Our next guest decided to chase a dream. He quit his job, packed up his belongings, and headed to Hollywood to become an actor.
Richard Pines wrote a book about his experience, Actors Rendezvous, and joins us now to tell us about it. Good morning, Richard. So can you tell us, how did this happen? You were a teacher, and then you turned into an actor.
Well, back a few years ago, there was a, I call it the RIF, Reduction Act, and basically teachers were getting laid off. Mm-hmm. And I had been an actor for some time working in San Diego, so I decided to, you know what, let's pack up the car, let's go out there with my little micro cassette recorder and spend 30 days in Los Angeles and go door to door to 63 different casting directors in Los Angeles. And the trip envisioned 1,400 miles. Within 30 days, within Los Angeles County. So I was a teacher that was almost laid off, but I'd been an actor for a while, and I really wanted to do it from the outside looking in, because so many people say, oh, you really got to live out there to work, and that's not my case. I've got some work while living in Tucson. Mm-hmm. It's good.
But you know, what you've just described is what many of us want to do, but we can't pull the trigger on doing. You know, actually packing up, going to LA, taking that chance essentially on yourself. What was that journey like, and how did you actually put the wheels in motion to say, I'm just going to do it and see whatever happens?
Well, first of all, I knew I was coming back because teachers have off in the summer.
Okay, so this was
so
in the summer.
And teaching
okay.
no, it's a perfect job. Okay. As far as like pursuing my acting career. But it started earlier in the year in January. I went out, I looked at some different housing, I secured a deal in the Silver Lake area. So I had my little cottage set up. I was out there, I mailed out 148 headshots and resumes to casting directors. So I was doing a few things in the beginning of the year to set this all off in motion. But, and the book will point out that every day there are people that arrive in Hollywood, basically, I'm here to make it.
Right.
I gave it that 100%, as I would say, plan of attack. But like I said, at the end of the summer, I kind of knew I was going to be coming back, and it was a great journey. I mean, going into casting directors' offices, Ronnie Yeskel, and she was responsible for casting Quentin Tarantino's early films, Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs. Fern Champion, who basically discovered Cameron Diaz, and she did The Mask with Jim Carrey. Just going into these offices, they were outstanding. And the resistance that you'll get, the security guards, what people are going to say to you, because basically you're just showing up, dropping off a headshot and resume.
Right.
And basically saying, okay, I'm here, but, you know, it's like Powerball. You know, you got to be in the game. You got to buy a ticket to be in the game.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Fantastic.
And were you part of the Actors Guild at all?
Yes, the Screen Actors Guild member. I'm a SAG member. I've worked on, actually, I had a quick little spot on NBC's now was recently canceled, In Plain Sight. And here's one of my professional headshots that I've done out in Los Angeles with Alan Weiss. But there's the In Plain Sight that I was talking about.
Nice.
That was my first speaking role, basically, on television, on network cable television. I robbed a jewelry store. Yeah, In Plain Sight was a witness protection program. Well, I went in with that shotgun, basically rifle butted the store manager down on the ground, don't do anything stupid, and the woman I pointed the shotgun at, she was placed in witness protection. And you can see all of those clips on richardpinesactor.com. But I got that first clip with my agent up in Phoenix. I'm with Danny's agency.
Okay.
And Bill Green, and he put me on tape, uploaded it, sent it out to the people of New Mexico, where a lot of the shows are shot out there, and that worked out.
What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned?
How to deal with the rejection.
Right.
You know,
brutal sometimes, isn't it?
Well, back the day with the landline phones, you know, you would come home and you would see your answering machine flashing. It's like, you know, did I get the role? I did get the role, because these casting directors are so busy, they simply don't have time to call you back. And we as actors have to totally work, you know, on the rejection aspect. And I just recently came off General Hospital. I had a 2-episode appearance at General Hospital. I played Julian Jerome's #1 henchman. And after a brief conversation on the docks, had a shootout with the police and things of that nature. But I took Mark Teschner's workshop out in California. He's the casting director for General Hospital. And I had a conversation with him basically after I did the workshop on how to deal with this rejection. And I said to myself, well, if they don't cast you, you know, it's really not my problem.
Right.
It's you've got to look, okay, they missed out on a good actor and things of that nature. So little things like that I keep reminding myself, you know.
And what can viewers or readers, actually, for that matter, what can they experience in this book?
The day-to-day journey and it doesn't read like a timeline. I'm going to take you through Hollywood, different establishments that I go to on the weekend. Very, very intricate. Security guards, what they're going to tell me. You can't drop the headshot and resume off. I stopped at one casting director's office, looked up a flight of stairs, and there were 2 Doberman pinschers.
Oh my goodness.
And they just jumped up like that. And she said, this is what happens when you come unannounced. Oh. And there's a lot of signs that if you do not have an appointment, place your resume and headshot in the basket. Mm-hmm. Do not knock on the door. So it's kind of a journey where I had a couple people read it and say, hey, I couldn't put it down. I said, really? They said, yeah, because I wanted to see what you were doing tomorrow. What actually was going on. So it's far from a boring read. Far from a boring read.
Well, Richard, thank you for sharing your story with us. It's phenomenal. And congratulations to you on everything that you have accomplished.
Thank you. And I'm still out there. I'll be going back to Hollywood in October, do more workshops, things of that nature. So I'm always at it. And maybe one day I'll get that break and just kind of push myself and move out there.
And then we can say we knew you when. Richard, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can purchase Richard's book, Actors Rendezvous, online by visiting his website, richardpinesactor.com. That's richardpinesactor.com. And visit TucsonMorningBlend.com to win a copy of Richard's book. All you have to do is just click on the contest link.